What's going on, Dragon Ballers? We're here with Jordan Beard, who played a very, very spicy deck for Nationals, and kind of a deck that we came up with last minute, but it showed very, very big promise in testing. So, Jordan, you played Blue, Yellow, Golden Frieza, which is a bit different than the rest of the Golden players on our team. So, yeah, why'd you want to play Golden Frieza?
Well, I really liked your guys' list. I thought it was a good deck, and I just couldn't play without Bean. So I asked Marcel. I said, Marcel, can you get Bean in there?
Keep it in, please.
And he did it. And I liked it. So I played it. I went X2, made top 32. Didn't do as well as I wanted to do, but I still think the deck is very strong. You guys should just give it a go, and maybe you'll like it.
Yeah, you got to see the list after this video, but yeah, I mean, you just sacrifice like a little bit of yellow tech for the blue-yellow engine, but it is really, really nasty. There's a lot of dual attackers that make the deck, function pretty seamlessly.
Much more aggressive than Koos's and yours and Danny's list.
Yep.
Just a little bit different play style.
For sure. All right, let's hit it.
So, set one Frieza. Leaders not broken, really good.
Pretty strong for a set one leader for sure.
Right. Yeah. One of the better set one leaders.
It is kind of busted though.
It's really strong. It's really strong. There's not many. This is like Soul Striker but yellow, and yellow's broken. So yeah, Frieza. When you play you can pop a Frieza clan. I don't even know.
Army guy.
Frieza army. I hate you guys. So you can pop a Frieza's army guy, untap an energy, any energy, which is nasty. So you can untap your blue, yellows, and it's free bean. On the backside, 2 beans. Draw a card, pop it, bean. Yeah, and I like bean. So,
I like sense of bean.
Yeah. So first, Frieza's Call, really good. Searches out all of your 1-drops. Lets you look through your deck, and then you pretty much know what's in your life. Power of a Super Saiyan, really nasty yellow card. Rest Anything, one of my favorite cards in the deck. You would like to charge one of these turn 1 or turn 2. You really need to get 2 extra cards in the charge. So usually I charge like the first one, depending on the hand, But yeah, these need to get charged. But they're really good. Then we got the Frieza 1-drops. All they do is draw a card. Their other effects are not relevant. We use these just to pop with the leader and get the free energy, free draw. Really nasty. Then we got Forward Post, one of the best floodgates in the meta right now. And just a nasty card itself. You can swing at unisons with these, you swing at leaders. Just gains a lot of value. I was playing these all day just to kill unisons and, stop their turn. And then you get the draw, so it's awesome. Really good. And this one's really pretty. Hate this card.
But you have to play it.
Yeah, have to play it. Necessary Evil. If you don't know what it does, you play it, take a life, and then it has a cost 1 where you can take another life and look for a extra card that we don't play, and its effect is negated for the rest of the turn, or rest of the game. But yeah, I hate this card. I wish I didn't have to play it, but you do, because you need to awaken a lot of... There's not many leaders in the game that don't attack you, but Cell Surge doesn't attack you, and if you don't see 2 of these, you lose that matchup, so you gotta have it.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool idea to play the extra card and then charge it, because you need extra cards charged, like Jordan said, but when you draw that card early, it just sucks. It does nothing in the deck.
Yeah, you don't need it. It doesn't matter. So 3 Dragon Fist and 3 Trunks and a Mechikobura. This is pretty much the bread and butter of the deck. Trunks Unison is like a win con on its own. This card is nasty. I used to hate this card until like 4 days ago, and this card was just eating up Icarus all day. I played 3 Icarus, beat them all. Soul Striker, just beat them all. Even Gogeta Xeno, you can kill their 1-drops and stuff with this. This card is just bonkers, and this card is even better. Like this guy, nobody knows what it does. All my opponents were picking it up and reading it. So when this card is played, you choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards and KO them if they're in rest mode. And on turn 4, you could play it for 3 energy if you have a unison on the board. And then it has a Spirit Boost effect for 2, where it gains dual attack, and your opponent can't activate battle cards with 7 or less during its battle. So they can't battle card negate. They can't use super combos. It's really nasty.
Bro, apparently you know what it does. You had to read it, bro.
I mean, I don't think I've even read it before.
My friend just told me what it did. No, but all these dual attackers are crazy with Bean. That's why the blue-yellow version has like a really big advantage. It's good.
Yeah. The like 25Ks is no joke, right? And a lot of the time with the bean list, you can like you'll have your 1-drop or whatever. You play this, untap 2, swing. They're like, okay, cool. You play this. You swing a couple times. They start negating and tapping out. But once you have bean, you can just like bean a couple times and reset your turn and play like multiple Dragon Fists in a turn, and they just lose. They can't super combo. They can't negate anymore because they're tapped out, and you just win the game with that card almost every time. Mechikobura is for once the Trunks Unison dies. I played this Trunks Unison a lot in like the blue matchups and yellow matchups for like 5 energy. Just left it there like neg3, pop their board. And once they killed it, I would slap down this Mechikobura, and they were never killing this. Like, this guy is just nasty. It's good against, like, Tide and Kale. The Kale's 5-drop that comes down on turn 7. It's just a really good card. So, yeah, once this card came out, I, like, really feel like they're not killing me. Then the blue-yellow package, you got Zamasu the Eliminator and Sense Bean. Actually, and you got this one Zamasu Eliminator. No, Sacred super combo. Yeah. So pretty much all you do is charge one of these. That you never charge a bean, and you could charge this on like turn 4, 5, 3. It doesn't matter. Turn 2 if you have the plays. But you don't need it like early game. You just wait until you get it and charge it, and then your opponent's like, "Whoa, he's playing blue in his yellow deck," and they lose.
I haven't seen this in years.
Yeah. Nobody knows. Like, you have so much cards to like. They got to play around. You got Sacred, like this super combo, bean, this, you got the riposte, so like if their attacks go through, you got power over Super Saiyan to rest whatever, and it's just nuts. They don't know what to do. They like anything could make them lose the turn. Like their turn could just be over with any of these interactions. So it's really hard to play around, and yeah, it's flexible with bean.
Stops floodgates.
Stops opposing riposte, which I don't do because I don't care. And then I play the 1 Zamasu and 3 Krillin. I really wanted to play 4 Krillin just because it's nasty, but this card, if they see it once, they don't know how many you have, right? So this card can just win games, but this guy is just nasty all the time. But yeah, super combo is pretty straightforward. Then we played 2 Steadfast and 2 Secret ID. Steadfast, just a value card. Stops 2 attacks for 1. You draw a card. Just really good. It's not my favorite, but it does the job. Stops a lot of thwarting. Stops the Gogeta guys. Kefla arrival. Put it in rest mode and then KO it with the Dragon Fist. Pretty good. Secret ID. This card actually got a lot of value. I was like gaining like 3-4 cards with this card. You just remove a bunch of stuff, swing at their other stuff, and it's really good. I didn't play Fu Shrouded like you guys did because my deck is just much more aggressive. I was much like more likely to just like remove blockers and stuff. I didn't want to play Fu. It just took too long. I was killing people by like turn 5. Poutine. Marcel said it the best. This is just like another boss monster that they have to get through on your turn. Like it's like, okay, now you've cracked my Poutine. Now you have to like get through Power over Super Saiyan, Zamasu Eliminator, Steadfast, Riposte. Like it's just not happening. You gotta think real hard, and they'll mess up. Cold Bloodlust, the 1-ofs. These are all just too nasty. You gotta play them. This card is arguably, I was playing Final Flash, but now I'm not. This card got replaced with Final Flash because I just realized I was never getting into battle. They were like swinging at unisons or I was reposting them. So Final Flash it wasn't really needed. It was only like kind of good against Kai SCR. Or this card, but I have it in the side. So yeah. Champa, self-explanatory. This card's broken, probably should get banned. Hate it. Bergamo, nasty. Just everybody knows how nasty this card is. I can't believe this card was at 4 at one point.
That's a crazy thought, yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, every time I played this card this weekend, I was like,
this is so broken.
It's game. Like, you lost, dude.
It's over, man. Concede.
Cooler. Bad Ring for 1 in this deck. When you untap after, it's just broken. Bad Ring that draws you 2 sometimes. Cold Bloodlust, again, another really broken card that you, like, should just... I can't believe this was at 4 one time. And then Pen SCR. This card was really good. I feel like maybe I should have played Kai, but this was really nasty all weekend. I was playing this for 0 every time and just killing them. I barely negated with it. I just used it to kill people. They would like go to 1 like with the blocker negates or whatever. I'd like secret ID, swing, they'd combo out, and then I'd panic kill them. But yeah, really good. Side deck, we got 2 Dispo, 2. I was playing 3 Dabura, but I don't have it right now. So 3 Dabura, 3 Goku Ape, and 2 Videl. This is all for Cell Surge. Cell Surge is just insanely hard to beat in this deck because they don't swing at you, so you're not awakening, and the game's just long, and it sucks. So yeah, decided 10 cards for those guys. This card's also good for Gogeta Xeno. You can, if you don't know what this does, it pops 5k or less, tap 1, ignoring barrier. It's good for like the Borgos, Whis, and stuff that people are siding. Dispo is just good for the aggro matchups. You can just combo out and get your free guy. If they try to stop you with any counter plays or whatever, you just play your 1-drop and continue on. And then I decided 2 Final Flash for slugs and other annihilations. And if I knew they were playing Kaya CR in game 2, then I would also put this in because I really don't want to lose my board. So it was okay. Didn't side it in much. Fu Shrouded for like the red, like red-green decks that I never played against, or black hatch, things like that. It's really good. Once you play this, they lose in those matchups. But I played so many blue and yellow, I knew I wouldn't need this. Another annihilation. This card just wrecks again, blue and yellow, which was mostly what I knew was going to be in the room. This card is just really strong. Probably should be banned. I hate it. And another cooler again for these black matchups, hatch, and anything that's playing like negate heavy decks. Oh, blue. This just kills their SER on site. So this was just an auto side in for those types of matches.
All right, Jordan, that's the deck profile, man. We're all really proud of you again for doing really well. Any shout outs you want to throw out at the end?
Yeah, shout out Marcel for building the deck for me. Appreciate it. Shout out to Crossworld TCG. Shout out to our team. Everybody, you know, I love you guys. I appreciate all the testing. Shout out to Mystic TCG. Shout out to DBS Deck Planets. And shout out to Bearded Monkey.
All right, man. Thanks. See you next time.
Thanks.